What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Gaming with Dan and Dare.
I'm Dan.
And I'm Dare, and we're so happy you guys are joining us for this.
So today we're going to start off with some news. There's been a few things announced these past couple weeks that some of it isn't all that new, but we haven't touched on it yet, so we want to make sure you know about everything that's going on in the gaming world.
Starting with, Mario 3D AllStars leaving the eShop at the end of this month. Mario 3D AllStars has been out for a while. I think it's last year it's been out and kind of started, but they said by the end of March it would be leaving, so they're going to stop all physical productions at the end of this month.
And yeah, so if you want to get that game, get it now before... you'll be able to buy it used from somebody, but if you want it new, then gotta get it now.
Absolutely.
But yeah, we knew that was coming. They said when they released that game that it was limited time only, just to celebrate the anniversary of Mario, so it was cool to have it for a while.
For sure. Still something I need to add to my collection, but we're happy we had it for the time that we did.
Another announcement, Octopath Traveler, which has always been a Nintendo Switch exclusive so far, is actually coming to Xbox Game Pass on March 25th, which is crazy because, again, it was a Nintendo Switch exclusive. They never said anything about releasing it to other systems until now, so that's exciting.
For sure. Microsoft's doing really cool things with their Game Pass and with the Xbox, so that's pretty awesome that it's going to be on there. Moving over and switching gears a little bit to the MMO kind of scene, Fortnite actually came out with a new season this past week, I think it was, or past week or two. Anyway, we were able to play a little bit of that, and it's been really good. They made some changes in there that are absolutely noticeable, and we've had fun with it.
Yeah, I always love, and I'm sure a lot of people look forward to when the new season starts, because they open it up with this video that you get to play along with, and you see the world of Fortnite change right in front of you, and it's super cool. This last one was really cool. It had a fun story to watch and play along with. And they made some changes, which keeps things fresh, and we love to see it.
Absolutely. And then also sticking around that same topic, Apex Legends on Switch. That's pretty epic. That's happening, and you can now play it on Switch, which is pretty cool. I just got into that game actually this past week, and it's been pretty fun.
Yeah, I never actually played it, surprisingly, until it just came out on the Switch. I don't know why. I just was playing Fortnite all the time, and I was like, I don't need another one of these Battle Royale games. But now that it came on Switch and I can play it handheld on the go, I started trying it out, and I actually like it a lot. It was really kind of complicated at first and really hard, but after you play it a little bit, you get used to it, and it's fun. It runs well on the Switch, but again, I haven't played it on the other systems, so to me, it runs great, but I've heard from other people it's not as smooth as on Xbox or PlayStation, which is to be expected, but runs good enough for me, so try it out if you haven't yet.
Alright, and then also, Square Enix had kind of a presentation this past week, the Square Enix Presents. They had some announcements throughout there that were pretty interesting.
One of the things that they announced is Life is Strange 3, which I played the first Life is Strange, I haven't played the second one, but I thought it was a fun game. It's not for everyone, it's kind of one of those movie games. The whole thing's kind of like a movie, and you play along with it, and there's not too much action or anything, but every small choice you make affects what is going to happen during the game, which I love. I love those choice-based games.
For sure. Yeah, that's a game that I haven't gotten into before, but it is something that I'm looking forward to getting into in the future. Looks interesting, and I'm pretty excited for it. Another thing, guys, is Project Athia actually just switched the name, and they let us know that in the presentation as well. It's now called Forspoken. Guys, this is a game that I'm pretty stoked for. It's looking really good. Anything Square Enix puts out is looking really good, and I just love all their games. But this one, it's got some pretty good gameplay shots, and I'm excited to see what it's all about.
Yeah, we don't know too much about it yet as of now, but I'm sure they're going to continue to release more information to get us even more excited about it. But it does look like it's going to be a lot of fun just looking at the gameplay of it, so we're going to be looking out for that one.
For sure. And then another thing that happened with that presentation was there was a Tomb Raider Definitive Survivor Trilogy coming out. That's pretty exciting. You get 3 games in one for that.
So you get, with this trilogy, you get Tomb Raider, Rise of the Tomb Raider, and Shadow of the Tomb Raider. You get them all in one, and what's awesome is that for these first 2 weeks, starting, I think when they announced it in the presentation, you get it for $20, $19.99, instead of $50, which is going to go back up to in 2 weeks. So if you want all 3 of those games, get them now, because that is an amazing deal.
For sure, jump on it, guys. You see these deals come and go and everything like that. So, I mean, before we know it, the time's gone, and then you're not able to get that game. But that's really awesome. So hurry up and jump on it now.
And then another announcement, which I haven't played this game, but it's Marvel's Avengers. They have announced new DLC for it, Black Panther and Hawkeye DLC. So for those of you who actually play it, that's exciting, because I heard, there wasn't that much content in the game. I've watched some reviews about it, kind of short, but hopefully it's just going to keep getting better and better. They want to keep improving it. For
sure. And it's great too. It's great to see, at least they're coming out with DLC. I haven't played that game personally myself either, but it's something we both want to get into a little bit in the future. And it's nice to see that they're still adding characters and content.
And then, for this last part of the video, we wanted to talk about the most nostalgic games for us. What really brings us back to our childhood. Every time we play it and hear the music, we're just going to pick one and talk about it.
Definitely. Man, thinking about nostalgic games, one that really takes me back, it's on the Super Nintendo, and it was Mega Man X. That was a game we both played throughout our lives growing up, and it just, it was a great game. Super Nintendo games, they had a way of just bringing you in, back then, and Mega Man's always been like a big one in our lives. I love that one. It's always been a classic to me. The story, the gameplay, and everything like that. It's a fun game, and it really takes me back.
Yeah, whenever I think of Mega Man, that's always one of the first games I think of, because I think that was probably the first Mega Man game I played. And we played it like crazy. I remember as a kid, I just thought it was so cool. I was like, this has got such a great story. Mega Man's so cool. And it was really challenging too. But we played the heck out of that game.
For sure.
And then my game that really brings me back is Super Bomberman 2. Which, if you've played that game, it's got such a catchy opening song, and every time I hear that song, it just brings me right back to being a kid. We didn't actually have it on our Super Nintendo, we had it on an emulator on our computer, and we played it like crazy. Like, we beat it so many times, and it was such a challenging game. Like, I play it now, and I'm like, how in the world did I beat that so many times? We must have been good, or just died so many times, and eventually were able to get to the end, but if you like Bomberman, that is one of the Bombermans that you have to play. That's a Bomberman essential. It beats all these new other Bombermans.
Absolutely. Definitely, you can't go wrong with Bomberman. And if you have a PC or anything like that, I think you can actually download emulators for free. That's what we played a lot on as kids and everything. And then just touching on Bomberman, just hopefully in the future, hoping for something new with Bomberman. Hopefully Nintendo or something comes out with a new Bomberman game or a remake or something, because Bomberman's a great game and a great franchise.
It definitely is. And that is all we have to share with you guys today. So just like and subscribe, and also let us know what else you want to see us cover. Any gameplay you want to see, let us know, and we will get it done.
For sure. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. We'll catch you later.
See ya.